Want to know how to hold nearly any room at a Sandals resort for free? You're in the right place. Hi, I'm Addison from Reliant Destinations and MyCaribbeanLuxury.com. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go. Rated the world's leading all-inclusive adult-only resorts for over 25 years in a row, it's safe to say Sandals is a popular brand. There are two angles, however, to this popularity. First, you know that it is a good, solid brand because it is so popular. However, this also means that there is often limited availability on some of the best rooms because it starts booking nearly 2 years in advance. If you've been on the Sandals website and you've had a browse of your favorite resort and had a look at different room options, you might notice that sometimes there is only one left of a certain room category. Now, I have to say, this isn't a marketing trick, this is actually the case. Now, there are a lot of room categories at a Sandals resort. However, in each of these categories, they tend to sell out in order of popularity. So it's safe to say that when you are looking at booking your ultimate Sandals vacation, you might want to hold a room for free. This might be due to a variety of reasons. Let's explore. Perhaps you're debating between a couple of room selections. Perhaps you are awaiting payday before you put down that deposit. Maybe you need some time just to move some money around, or maybe you just need time to make your final choice and have another think about what you're doing. Or maybe you're just here because you want to book with an expert like myself for Sandals. Regardless, you are in luck. Now, before we go further, there is something I need to say that's very important. Everything I'm about to tell you is as of the time of this video. Now here's what I'll do. If anything changes at all from what I'm about to say in this video, I will put a note about that in the description below. So make sure to have a peek below and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay, now let's get into the good stuff. If you're scrolling on the Sandals website, or if you've actually picked up the phone and you've called the Sandals call center in Miami, you might know that the way to hold a room is a minimum of a $98 deposit that has to be immediate to hold that room off. Now, there's actually a way for you to hold this for free. The way to do that is simple. You need to contact a certified Sandals specialist like myself. Now, regardless of whether you'd like me to do this for you or whether you'd like to choose your own certified Sandals specialist, let me tell you what you need to know. First, let's talk about the amount of time that we can hold this room for. Now, it does vary, and it can vary depending on the type of room and the resort. This does generally range between 24 hours and 1 week. Now, I'm happy to say that as of the time of this video, the vast majority of rooms I'm seeing I can hold for up to a week for you. Moreover, I'm happy to not only hold one room for you, but up to 3 different rooms, maybe even at 3 different resorts. This way you can have time to compare without having the rush of knowing your room might disappear altogether, which I have to warn has happened to many of my clients in the past who've chosen to not hold a room. So let's say that your favorite room or rooms have been held at your favorite Sandals resort or resorts. In this instance, you want to know what comes next. Once I've held these room selections for you, you'll receive 2 different emails. You'll receive one directly from Sandals and one from myself. In these, you will have a booking reference number for your selection, and it will essentially be a held booking that looks just like if you had actually paid the booking in full. You can then use the Sandals portal provided to go and to explore that booking, make sure that all the details look perfect to you, and then if you're ready, you can then put a deposit right there on the secure online portal. If you would like to have a phone chat with me to discuss this, then I'm happy to do that for you as well. But I found that a lot of people prefer to do things themselves online in this 21st century. Regardless of which kind of person you are, never fear, both options are perfectly fine to hold a room at Sandals. How simple is all of this? In fact, holding a room at a Sandals resort might be one of the easiest things you've ever done. You can contact me at my email, hello@reliantdestinations.com, or you can simply send me an immediate Facebook Messenger. To hold these rooms off for you, all we need is your names, as they'll show in your passports, your dates of birth for both travelers, and the dates and room you want me to hold at which resort. Holding a room really is as simple as that. I always aim to have confirmation within 12 hours to you, although most of my clients have found that they get it within 20 minutes. This just gives you that reassurance that these rooms aren't going to disappear on you and you can make your choice and make the deposit on your time. Now, we've said you can hold these rooms for free, but what are the next steps? So first, we booked this for you at $0 free of charge. From there, the deposit is actually split up into 2 parts, or you can do it all at once if you prefer. Once your room is held for free, you have up to a week to put the $98 first initial deposit down on your choice. A couple of weeks later, you put down the $302 for a grand total deposit of $400. It really isn't a bad deposit for a Sandals resort and the luxury brand that we're talking about. So a recap there, $0 to hold, $98 within up to a week depending on the date we give you, and then the rest $302 for a total of $400 within a few weeks. And final balances on Sandals Resorts are currently due 45 days before departure, so that's roughly a month and a half before you depart. With the secure online payment portal, it gives you flexibility of payment. Maybe you're the kind of person that likes to slowly pay as you go. That's perfectly great. You can do that anytime on the portal. Or maybe you're the kind of person who likes to pay it all off in one lump sum at the end. That is also there for you. The payment flexibility it gives allows you to do it your way. This is also a great moment for me to tell you why you might want to book with a certified sandal specialist like myself. While I can't speak for all certified sandal specialists, what I can tell you about the services I offer is that I bring you experience. See, unlike some agents and unlike some of those in the Sandals call center in Miami, I don't memorize these products based off of brochures. Yes, brochures are beautiful and they're good to look at, but you want to know a bit more in depth about these products. So I am regularly in these resorts, inspecting them, taking footage and writing notes, and looking at all the things that you might want to know, which you'll find all across my YouTube channel, lots of videos about different Sandals and Beaches resorts. You see, this also gives you an added level of reassurance because I've developed relationships with the management in resort. So while we hope that nothing ever goes wrong in your stay, if it does and it can't be solved, simply contact me and there's very few things that can't be handled. And it's great to mention that anyone that holds a room or books a room through myself gets access to my dedicated Reliant Destinations Concierge line at no charge. This is a text line where you can text any questions, comments, concerns anytime before your stay, during your stay, or when you come back. And this is nearly an instant response, a great way for you to have an open communication channel without having to wait in some queue in a call center. I really am thrilled that you stopped by. Before you go, make sure to have a look in the description below because there is a link to a beautiful digital brochure about Sandals Resorts, and it does a really nice job of highlighting different angles of different resorts and room categories, and it might give you some inspiration as to which direction you want to head. If you need any advice, recommendations, or purely just want to pick my brain, don't be shy. Get in touch today. I would be so glad to help. I hope you are delighted to know now how you can hold a room at a Sandals resort for free. It's been great seeing you here. I hope to see you around my channel soon. Please make sure you subscribe and see you next time.